Okay, that's 25, 23, 21. I'm not sure that'll show up or not. Okay, 27. Okay, and I'm going to put you on the spot. All right, what's the first going to be?
Y times y squared.
Yeah,
And then y times 6 is 6y.
yeah.
And then negative 6 times y is negative 6y. And then negative 6 times positive 6 is negative 36.
Okay, good. All right, and then what's going to happen to these two? Right.
Y squared.
Good job. All right, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Do you remember what happens when there's a little square up here in the corner? It just makes two of them. So we got to do this one times itself. So it's still a FOIL problem. So, Leah, what would first be? X squared. And then what would the outside be? Right. Well, negative 2x and a y. Can't really do anything with that, so yeah, it's just negative 2xy. How about the inside?
Negative 2x.
Right? And then negative 2y times negative 2y. Two times two, and then y times y. Right. Okay, and then in the middle we have negative 2 minus 2. So we have negative 4xy. Some of you on that worksheet that we turned in, well, most of you did it right, but started changing the exponents when we went to the adding part, and you don't change the exponents here. Everything stays the same. Okay. 31. Four A minus 5B. Okay, AJ. Oh, by the way, if you just came in, make sure you turned in the worksheet from. Trying to remember who has it yet, but yeah, the worksheet is due today. Okay, so AJ, what do I start with? Oh, right. Yeah. So what do I do with that? No, you have to do 4a minus 5b times 4a minus 5b. The only time you can distribute that is if it's one term. So for example, if it was like 20ab squared, then you can just square everything. But if it's two different terms, you have to FOIL. It's everything times everything. All right, so AJ, what will the first be?
16.
A times A is, okay, and then outside,
20, 80.
right, but the 5 is a negative.
So negative 20, 80.
Yeah. Inside,
Negative 20, 80.
yep. And the last one,
25. See in a second.
yep. And that one's positive, so we'll put a plus there. 25 be the second. And then what is negative 20 minus 20? Yeah, there you go. Negative 40, because it's like you're going left backwards 20, backwards 20, so backwards 40. All right, what number are we on? 31. 4a minus another one. Wait. Oh, did I label that right? Oh, there it is. Okay. 33. X plus. Uh-oh. Time to panic. Corbin, any guesses? Any ideas?
Would you, add another x minus 3?
Yeah. X minus 3 squared, that's another x minus 3. Now what? Okay, does order of multiplication matter? No. So we can multiply whatever we want to together. Let's start with these two in the front here. And then after we're done multiplying that, we'll multiply this, okay? So, Corbin, what will the first be on this one?
X to the second,
Okay, x to the second, outside,
and then x to negative 3x,
inside,
3x,
and last.
negative 3x,
No, we already did that one.
oh, last,
3 times negative 3.
negative
Okay, so what's going to happen to our x's?
9. They're gonna cancel out.
Right, so we just have x squared minus 9, but we still need to multiply by x minus 3. So this is still a FOIL problem because it's still 2 terms times 2 terms. Sometimes we multiply by 3 terms, but that's not on this one. Alright, so what will the first be?
X to the 3.
Yep, x to the third. And the outside,
Negative 3x squared,
yep, inside,
negative 9x,
yep, and last.
27.
Okay, does this simplify any? No. So, unlike most FOILs, this one doesn't. These are all different kinds, x cubed, x squared, x constant, so this does not simplify anymore. Okay, I think we're on 35, yeah. All right, division, everybody's favorite. If I copy it down, 25x squared minus 35x. Okay, this was the easier kind of division. Do you guys know how I can tell it's the easier kind? Anybody? Okay, if you're just dividing by one term, it's no problem. All you have to do is, it's like the distribute property. You just divide everything by 5x. Okay, the harder kind is towards the end. Done? Okay. Where are we? Brooke, did you go yesterday? Alright, unless you want to do it. You're gonna miss out on that opportunity? Okay, Sophia, you're up then. So what will the first term be if we divide it here? Right. So what do we do with the exponents when we're dividing? Subtract. So there's an invisible 1 exponent here, so she just did 2 minus 1. So there's only 1 x left. Okay, what will the second term be? Minus 7. All right. Is 37 the hard kind or the easy kind? Easier, I should say. Why? No. Need some glasses. Okay, I'm gonna write it a little bit differently than they wrote it because I think it's easier if you write it like 35. See it like this. All right, Wyatt. Okay, it's the easier kind because we're still dividing by one term. So what will the first term be?
4x. And then y
Yep.
plus
Hold on. What about the z right here?
z
Yeah, z is not divided by anything, so it's just gonna stay z.
plus 6x y to the third.
X. What's gonna happen to the x's? X divided by x is what? Yeah, anything divided by itself is 1. So what happens basically is they just cancel out. But yeah, it is y to the third. Okay. That's all. Okay, 39. Okay, these are the tough. Excited about the opportunity, Jonathan?
No.
So this is long division. How can I tell? It's because we're dividing by 2 terms. So I'm going to use the long division bar. So it's 6x squared plus 21x plus 9 divided by x plus 3. Okay, so number 40 is going to be like this one. 40 is a little bit easier. 40 should have a remainder. This one is not going to have a remainder. All right, Jonathan, you remember how we started this?
No.
Okay, so what we did, this was Tuesday's assignment. We did 6x squared, the first term, divided by x, the first term. So what's 6x squared divided by x? 6x.
No, it's just simplify it.
Okay, what did we do after that? Right, we multiplied. So let's back up for a second. If I was doing like, let's say 101 divided by 3, we would do, what's 10 divided by 3? How many times does 3 go into 10? 3. Then we do 3 times 3 is 9. Then we would subtract that. Then we'd bring the next down, and then we'd start over. What's 11 divided by 3, right? 11 divided by 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. And what can we do with the remainder? Well, one of the ways we can just do a fraction 2/3, right? That's what we're doing here. So after you figure out what this divided by this is, you're going to multiply 6x times that, put it down here, and then subtract. So what is 6x times x? Right. So we're doing 6x times all of that. Right. Now here's where usually where we get in trouble. We have to subtract that bottom line. So it's like a minus and a minus, like that. Right. And remember, if you do this part right, this should just go away, like every time. The first terms should go away. 21 minus 8, yeah, you said 3x. Bring down the next term and start over. So what's 3x divided by x? 3. And then 3 times, yeah, 3x plus 9. And these are identical, so they're just going to go away. And that's the answer. Nothing left to bring down.
Never took geometry, any of you, this is horrible.
She's just joking. She's joshing.
You were good enough.
Hello, sir.
Besides the grant.
Ow. I'm good. Yes, sir.
Let's see. Oh yeah. So there's nothing left there, so that means there's no remainder, and that's the answer. Okay. On 42, you guys notice I said that was bonus.
Yeah.
Kind of got a trick to it.
It's kind of smart.
It's got a trick to it that we haven't done before, so talk about it a little bit. Okay, well, this is basically the problem. They put 3 plus 2x, I changed the order to 2x plus 3. So, one of the issues is that we're missing terms in here that we normally should have. Like normally it goes x cubed, x squared, x. So, you kind of need something in there as a placeholder. So what you have to do is write in a couple extra terms to hold up those positions. Okay, that's how you set it up. So if you want to try 42, that's how you do it.
Don't move that. Disregard.